Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome to this evening's presentation. Happy Labor Day, first and foremost. If you were able to enjoy your day off, we hope you had a chance to enjoy your day off. And if you had to work today, we just hope that you get a chance to pick a different day to do something that is just for you and all of your hard work. But we just want to welcome you to tonight. I promise it will be absolutely worth your time. Again, if you are just coming on in, go ahead and put in the chat where you are zooming in from in that city and state and who invited you. So my name is Lanisha Marie, aka the Fly Coach, that stands for Fulfilling Living Year Round. How did I come over into this opportunity? First and foremost, over 10 years ago, I decided to face my fears of flying and I became a flight attendant. That is where I got bit by the travel bug, and I absolutely love to travel. You can find me on somebody's plane or at somebody's beach because I just love to put my toes in the sand. And so when I was able to find out about this opportunity 2 days after my job told me that my role was no longer needed, I said, okay, this is not a perfect storm. It is the perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and change my financial status, just change my life and my family's life. And I am so thankful for this opportunity. Shout out to my director. I see she's on, Director Carmen Ray. Thank you. And so if you are a guest online today, go ahead and text the person that invited you or send them a message and say, thank you for inviting me. And you're going to find out why in just a few moments. So on the screen here, you will see 3 freedoms. We have financial freedom, personal freedom, and time freedom. If you would like to experience 1, 2, or all 3 of the freedoms, go ahead and put in the chat which one that you are running after. We just want to do a quick room check and make sure that we are talking to the right individuals. And for the individuals that may not know, let's talk about what they mean. So personal freedom means that you can do what you want. Time freedom means that you can do it when you want to. And financial freedom means that when it comes time to do that thing, you don't have to say, should I do this or that? I can do this and that and some more. And so, again, if you are wanting to experience 1, 2, or all 3, let us know in the chat so that we know that we're talking to the right individuals. We want to teach you how to design your ideal life and discover how to earn more, travel more, and experience more. And how do we do that? By building a strong network. We want to help you embrace and empower not only yourself, but others. We tell everybody you may be in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. And we absolutely help each other be successful in this business. This is an unlimited income opportunity. I may or may not have said I am an HR professional. And so I understand what it means to work a job and have a salary range, to have performance reviews, merit increases, and your salary may increase maybe 1% to 5% per year. And we wait for that increase, right? Over here, we have the unlimited income opportunity. That means you are able to make as little or as much as you would like. We want to teach you how to benefit from e-commerce. You are able to work from anywhere at any time. Yes, this is a home-based business. It's not a homebound business, and it's really a work from your phone-based business. As long as you have access to Wi-Fi, you are able to work this business. Why? Because there is no inventory. There are no quotas. There are certain other businesses that do require inventory and quotas, but not over here, not over here. And we want to teach you how to become a travel professional. What does that mean? Earn travel commissions from the thing that you are already going to do. And we want to teach you the secrets of being a travel professional. I tell all my family and friends, it is nothing like traveling from the inside. I'm just going to put that there. So who are we? We are Planet Marketing. We're an online business provider. We have been in existence for over 8 years, going on 9 next month, and we have reps in over 20 countries. We are based out of that Atlanta, Georgia market, and this company is built on a solid company leadership team. So let's talk about it. Right, Donald Bradley. Let's go ahead and give it a clap, some fire in the chat. And I'm going to tell you right, he is the innovator. He is the founder and CEO of Planet Marketing. This individual, he is a genius. Not only has he been in the industry for over 20 years, but he's also a veteran. And he has a personal mission. He said he would like to help the average individual live an above average lifestyle. Not only that, his personal mission is to create 100 millionaires. And as of right now, we only have 4. So that means that there's enough for you and me. Okay. So any leader knows that you need a team in order to carry that vision out. So he went out and he sought the best of the best. We have Mr. Andy Cawthon. He is the president and he is a very, very funny guy. However, when it's time to talk business, oh, he knows this business. He knows where we've been, where we are, and where we are going. And then there's Miss Leanne Schreckler and the S team. Oh, how we love Miss Leanne. Why? Because her team is responsible for making sure that we get paid not once or twice, but up to 8 times per month. That's right. On the 1st of the month, the 10th of the month, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Thursday, as well as the 15th and the last day of the month. And throughout the existence of this company, we have never missed a paycheck. And that includes through the pandemic. And as you can see here, commissions paid today over $200 million. And I believe we're actually closer to 250. So that just tells you where we're going and how we're growing. So who do we market? We market IntelliTravel. So let me put it like this. IntelliTravel sells travel and Planet sells us. We have an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. So what does that mean? The individual that invited you to today's presentation or information session, again, I told you to tell them thank you, right? So they invited you to this opportunity. Say you listen to all the information, you get off and you say, you know what? I'm just going to figure out how to do this on my own. I'm going to tell you right now, that is impossible. You can only become an IntelliTravel agent through the sponsorship of the individual that invited you today. We have all of the certifications that we need, from the CLIA to the ARC to the BBB. We are based out of that Delray Beach, Florida, and this company is the leading innovator in travel, over 30 years, the originator of the home-based travel business. To the right, we have Mr. James Ferrara. He's the co-founder and president of IntelliTravel. And guess what? He still books travel too. So what does that say to have the co-founder still involved in the business? It speaks volumes. Along with the reputation, as I mentioned, being in the industry for over 30 years, that means that we've built up a reputation, and a great reputation. We are the leading seller for Carnival, Norwegian Cruise Lines. We have that Magellan Award that we've received. If you don't know what the Magellan Award is, we liken that to the Grammys, the Emmys, but it is the award in the travel industry. So this is not your mom and pop travel business, okay? We come backed with the reputation. So let me ask you a quick question. Did you know that commissions are already built inside of your travel bookings? It's okay if you say no, because that was my answer. But that is why we have you here today. We want to show you how to get in front of that travel transaction. So the individuals that are on here today that may be saying, I'm good, I booked travel for myself, I'm good, I don't need that. I say this, why be good when you can be great and come back home to a check for something that you and your friends are already going to do? We want to show you how to enjoy the infinite possibilities as a travel business owner. You're able to earn anywhere from 70 to 80% commission. And understand, when you start, you are gifted that full-fledged at-home agency. You receive a state-of-the-art personalized booking portal. So that's right. I no longer send my family and friends to those other websites. They go to lanishamarie.intellitravel.com. We are partnered with every major supplier worldwide. We have a payment gateway as well as a customer management software. As it relates to the type of travel that we book, group trips, individual travel. So whether you have a group cruise, those family reunions, they are getting outside the parks. Okay, we want to travel. We want to go on cruises with the family. We have the corporate and church retreats, fraternities and sororities. You know, they love to give back, but they love to have a good time. There's the destination weddings, the honeymoons and anniversaries, girl trips, guys trips, so much more. You can literally leverage this business in so many ways. This is a turnkey business. From the start, you get that customer service and support, on-demand agent training modules, access to major suppliers worldwide, and you get sales and marketing materials. For my traditional entrepreneurs, you know that when it comes to starting a business, you are wearing all of those hats. You are customer service, you're the trainer, you are going out to get the business, that's B2B, and you have to create your sales and marketing materials. But we don't have to do that over here, because we are partnered with all of the suppliers and we have that relationship. So we have access to that already. So go ahead and put in the chat, access. That's what this is about. So what do you have access to? Cruises, vacation packages, resorts, travel insurance, train tickets, vacation rentals, airline, hotel rooms. The list goes on and on. I tell individuals, Anything basically in the travel and tourism space, we can get our hands on. And that includes the sports and entertainment tickets. So whether it's the Super Bowl, you want to put together a trip, or maybe you have friends and family that want to go see Chris Brown or Usher or Beyonce or someone, we have access to all those things. So if you are still asking yourself, why travel and why now? Let me tell you. So travel is an $8 trillion industry and it is expected to grow to 15 trillion within the next 10 years. It is the number one searched category online in between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And what should we be doing between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m.? I'm just going to give you the answer. It's working. I told you I'm HR, right? We should be working, but employees are at work, and what are we doing? We're looking on trips. We're looking where we want to go for our birthday or for our friend's birthday, where we just want to go just to go, and instead of doing the actual work. But that's okay. That's what we're here for. Who's leading and fueling this growth, though? Let's talk about it. We have the baby boomers. If you're a baby boomer, go ahead and represent in the chat because I honor and respect my baby boomers. You have done the work. You have raised the kids, maybe even the grandkids. You have worked, and now you are just ready to live life, and you deserve it. So shout out to our baby boomers. Then we have the millennials, which I'm going to represent. Millennials spend over $200 billion annually. And for the people that ask, well, where are they getting that money? We just book the trip and we figure it out later. And then lastly, we have our Generation Z, and they have figured it out. They said, if I have to work, I want to be able to travel too. So we call them the leisure travelers. So we want to teach you how to get paid on what people are going to do anyway, because almost everyone that you know is traveling or wants to travel. So how much money can you earn? Let's talk about it. So say you have a friend or family member, someone that you may know is a frequent business traveler. They need a 3-night hotel stay, 3 nights per month, and they book it through your portal. Again, we have our customized booking portal that they are able to go on and book that trip, and you wake up to a commission of $151.20 for doing no work but sharing your link. Wouldn't you like to wake up to $150? What could you do with $151? What bill could that pay off? Go ahead and let us know in the chat. And it's not groceries, I can tell you that, because it's getting even more expensive. But let's keep going. So we have a 5-day golf trip. We have a group of 4. They head to Scottsdale, Arizona for that golf outing. And the individual, you see him on the screen, he's happy. It looks like that ball is going in the hole, but he's probably happy because he just booked that trip for his friends and he's coming back to a check of $274.86. So now ask yourself, what can you pay with that? Let's keep going. We have a 7-day honeymoon. It's an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with butler service. If you've never experienced butler service, put it on your to-do list. It is a must-have experience. But now that commission is keep growing, $561.79. And lastly, now this is a slide that made me sit up just a little bit more. 5-day group cruise, 20 cabins on a Western Caribbean cruise. Do you see that number? $2,240.17. Go ahead and say, comma me, please. Wouldn't you want a $2,000 check for doing something you were going to do anyways? What bills could that pay for that your paycheck no longer has to cover? Let's think about that. And I know I get excited. Why? Because we have fun learning and earning over here. We want to educate ourselves by experiencing travel from a client perspective on our exclusive IntelliTrips. Our founders want us to be the most educated in the industry. So we're able to become better educated on the travel vendors as well as the industry products. You're able to acquire specific certifications at your own pace. Yes, at your own pace. And you can advance through each level of certification. If we have any dream makers, vacation builders, or travel geniuses on the line, go ahead and put it in the chat because we have fun earning and learning. So let's talk a little bit about the IntelliTrips. We have Negril, Jamaica, a 4-day, 3-night, all-inclusive adult-only experience. That is talking my language. So the company has a wellness travel certification. If you don't know, wellness travelers are typically more affluent, educated, well-traveled, and wellness travel is starting to boom, and it is expected to outpace all of the other sectors. To kind of put this in perspective, I just went to El Salvador for my birthday. I was checking in and a group of 25 were checking out from a yoga retreat. So yes, this is going to grow. And if you've ever been to Jamaica, How much is a 4-day, 3-night trip if you just had to guess? I can tell you something. It's definitely not $499 per person, but that is what we get to go to earn more money as we learn about the wellness travel space. Second trip we have in the DR, Punta Cana, 4-day, 3-night, 5-star, all inclusive. Again, this is for that luxury travel advisor certification. Again, that's talking my language. You'll leave inspired and equipped with the knowledge, expertise, and the know-how in order to set yourself apart in the luxury travel space. So say you want to go and get this certification, how much does it cost? $720 per person for a 5-day, 3-night, 5-star, all-inclusive experience. So as I begin to move myself out of the way, I know there's probably someone on here, because it was me. I will be completely honest. Like, this sounds all well. You are talking about travel. You are talking my language, but there must be something that I'm missing. And I challenge people, instead of looking for the reason why you should not do something, look for the reasons why you should. But just in case you need that extra added reassurance, we have a couple of guarantees. Let's talk about them. We have the best travel price guarantee. That does not say the cheapest price guarantee. So that means in the event you book a trip for your client and they find the exact same trip on a different website, and I mean the exact same trip, and it's at a different price, the company will attempt to meet or beat that price. In the event they cannot do so, they will give your client a travel credit in the form of 110% of the difference. So not only is there no money lost, but now you have a repeat client, and we love returning clients over here. Second guarantee, we have no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. No, this is not a timeshare. You are not locked into any types of contracts or anything of the nature. However, we understand that individuals may start and they're like, this is not what I expected. Please know and understand you do have 30 days to cancel and receive a full refund if this is not for you. However, we all know that it takes more than 30 days to figure out if something is for you. So what the company does is we have a unique profit guarantee. And again, my traditional business owners know that when you start a business, I don't know what business gives you a profit guarantee. And they typically say it takes 3 to 5 years to get a profit. Not over here. What the company says is that if you take 12 months and you work your business and you follow your success coach, you follow the trainings, and you put your very best effort forth, and for whatever reason, you do not make more or save more than what you spend over the course of that 12 months, they will cut you a check for the difference. So when I say there's no risk, there is no risk. It's only winning season over here. So go ahead and put in the chat, no risk. So as I go ahead and move myself out of the way, I'm going to bring up one of our newest ambassadors. What does that mean? She has been in this business for over 6 years. She knows everything there is to know about travel. She makes the money in travel, and she teaches, and she's authorized to train other individuals to do the very same thing. I want to bring up Miss Wendy Campbell. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Lanisha. This has just been a wonderful, wonderful experience for me. I initially started my travel journey with another host agency, and I was so lost with how I was supposed to run my business. How was I supposed to book? I didn't know anything. I didn't have any help. Wasn't able to get any training. And then I was introduced to IntelliTravel, where you could see from what Lanisha presented, all of the opportunities to train. We have webinars. We have so much support that it was, I became overwhelmed because I wanted to do everything. And that's the main reason why I became a certified ambassador, because I didn't want anyone to come into this business and not be able to navigate through the abundance of education that is available with this business. I've been in travel for 8 years, and with Planet Marketing, I am a goal builder, and I am halfway to director in training. This opportunity is just going to give you the option. Is going to give you options. I was, at a point where I wasn't really working my Planet Marketing business, and I was thinking about getting a second job. I had just gotten divorced, and my finances weren't where I needed them to be. And when you book travel, you typically get the commissions after your clients come back from travel, but I needed that right now money. So I thought that getting a second job was going to be that option for me. But the spirit just said, no, you have an opportunity to get some residual income that's going to outlast you. And because this is my first entrepreneurial experience, I didn't know what that meant, but I took on the challenge, what the spirit told me, and I learned about Planet Marketing and what that residual and leveraged income really means. And to introduce you to what that means, we have a 1.5-star director. She is fast tracking her way to 2-star. She has helped personally 60 families start to obtain that residual income and that financial freedom, and her team has helped over 200 families. She's a full-time entrepreneur. She is a fireball on our team, and she knows 100% of this business, and she is getting ready to share that with you now. So Director Denise Fields Russell, are you ready to take the Zoom away?
Yes, Wendy Campbell, I am. Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you loud and clear, Coach. Take it away.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. I'll give it up for Wendy, our newest ambassador. Give it up for Lanisha Marie. She did a phenomenal job on that travel side. I know on the flyer, it was advertised that our other 1.5-star director, who is Lanisha's director, Carmen Ray, was going to be presenting tonight. Carmen has asked me to step in for her. And as always, I am ready. I tell the team, hey, you can't get ready, just stay ready, right, Andre? Good to see you all on here tonight. Again, I know Carmen has to be ecstatic to have Lanisha Marie on her team, to have Wendy Campbell. Listen, when I say they are definitely navigating that travel side, they are, but they are not leaving that marketing side. Somebody put in the chat, not leaving it behind. See, in education, I am a former principal. In education, there used to be something called No Child Left Behind. And everybody was doing everything possible to keep children moving forward, right? We aren't leaving anything behind over here either, right, Ms. B? We're not leaving any money on the table. We're not leaving families behind. Those who are ready to go with us, they are moving with us. So I'm excited to be here to share this life-changing, and for some of us, life-saving opportunity. The travel is fun. How many of you want to travel? You love the idea of being able to go somewhere every month like Jackie Delane, right? But how many of you also know if you don't have the funds, you can't have the fun, okay? If you don't have the funds, you can't have fun. And so the last thing you want to do is ignore this marketing side. If you need more money, you need to pay close attention here. I see you, Miss Lucille. Warren Buffett said it best. And if you don't listen to anybody else, take a listen to Mr. Warren Buffett, Mr. Gregory Chin, right? He told us that you must never rely on a single source of income, but instead you must invest to create that second source. There are too many of us who are relying on jobs. Too many of us just relying on a wing and a prayer. I want you to keep praying, but you better have something else on the side too. And this residual income does just that. This is how we capitalize on the power of leveraged and residual income. So again, please make sure that you pay close attention to what we're about to share on this marketing side. Now, each and every week, we share this opportunity. We don't miss a day. You notice it's Labor Day. Yes, business as usual. We are still sharing this. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday or not. Why? Because there are so many people who are looking for more. When we share this opportunity, let's just say I ran up on Lanisha by accident. Imani Ray better be glad she caught her before me, because she is definitely my type of girl. She is a go-getter. She is not leaving anything behind. Let's say I invited Lanisha to this opportunity and she said yes. The company sends me $50 that next Thursday. Now, wouldn't you all love to have a Lanisha on your team too? Because Lanisha goes on and she tells everybody else what she's doing. When she's laying out there on the beach, she's talking about it. If she's talking about being a fly coach, she's going to tell you how you can be one of her fly clients, right? So when she goes out and shares this opportunity with someone else, she's going to get $50. But guess what I get? The 50% check match on every personal referral that she makes. Don't you love that idea? It doesn't stop there though, guys. Even after that, we get additional bonuses every time we promote up to 6 levels in increments of $10. Let's talk about that for a minute. The wonderful thing about Planet doesn't wait until you become a director. You don't have to be a goal builder. You don't have to be DIT before they start paying you. They start paying you as soon as you start doing the work. When you do the work and you get somebody to say yes to this opportunity because they see how beneficial it'll be for them too, guess what? You're going to get that first $50 direct sale commission. But after you do it once, twice, and then 3 times, the company says, yes, we're going to pay you $50 3 times. That's $150. That's over half of your investment already. And that's when we give you that bronze lapel pin, and you are considered a bronze builder in our organization. Do we have any bronze builders on the line? If we do, we say congratulations and shout out to all of, I know we have some recent bronze builders. We just interviewed some or plan to interview some this week and next week. So shout out to those bronze builders. Guess what? Those bronze builders said, that's cute, but I'm going. If I can get the first 3 and get $50 bills 3 times, let me go and help 3 more people, right? When they do that, now they're considered a silver builder. Do we have any silver builders on the line? Silver builders, we say congratulations, continue to do the work. But see, silver builders are smiling a little harder than bronze. You know why? Because now they've helped 6 families. They've gotten all of their investment back and some. They got another lapel pin. Y'all don't despise the small beginnings, right? People love getting those pins and they start adding up. They start racking up, right? But after that, they say, if I can help 3, surely I can help 6. If I can help 6, surely I can help 9. And at 9, they are considered a gold builder. I know we have our gold builders on the line. Shout out to all of our gold builders. Listen to me. When I say gold is where it is, that's where you have unlocked your entire matrix. That's the gateway to directorship. This is where you get that first level of $10 team bonuses. This is where you get that 10% check match on all personal ITAs travel commissions and a 10% match on personal reps matrix commissions. Again, that first level of $10 team bonus means instead of getting $50 when you bring on a new partner, you'll actually get $60. Don't despise that, right? It is a difference. That 10% check match, you heard Wendy say it. I brought in 71 people personal to me. Do you know what that means? That means every time any one of those 71 individuals decide they want to take a trip, Mr. Greg, I'm getting a 10% commission on any commission check they get. So when I get paid 2 of those 8 checks a month, 2 of them are for travel commissions. I don't even know who's traveling. Yes, Sakoni, I see you in the chat. I don't know who's traveling. And I don't have to know. Why? Because I'm not anyone's boss. I'm the coach, and I just go ahead and encourage them to book the trip. Same thing with this 10% check match on personal matrix commissions. Let's talk about the matrix. Now, many people don't like talking about the matrix. They don't like looking at the matrix. Why? Because all they see is that diagram on the left. And what do people think when they see that diagram on the left, Michael? Pyramid scheme. Isn't that right? I thought the same thing. Let me be honest. I thought the same thing, but that was because although I was an educator, I wasn't educated enough in network marketing. Somebody could have told me that my job was a pyramid. Huh? No matter how hard you work, Denise, you're not getting up there as the CEO in this organization, right? But over here, yes, you are the person at the top. You are the man or the woman at the top. You are simply opening a business, you're sharing with people. That is a 3x9 team build matrix. We make sure that not just the top person is getting paid, but there are people who pass up the person who brought them in. And guess what? They end up being paid more. You don't want to miss out on that, guys. A lot of times people think pyramid scheme, so they don't want to do it. Pyramid structure, maybe. Scheme, not at all. Pyramid schemes are illegal. A pyramid scheme is when monies are exchanged, but there are no goods or services exchanged. That's not who we are over here. We get a whole 1099 at the end of the year for the work that we have done in that year. So when people go and take a look at your taxes, and when they see that Planet Marketing and they wonder, what is this? You let them know that's that little business, guys, that you once didn't believe in, right? So how do you get that though? That's right, Carmen, every year. How do you get this residual income? By unlocking the matrix, by bringing in just 2 people. Everybody say 2. You know 2 people right now, even if you're scared to talk to them, guess what? They might be your gold mines. They're looking for something. And instead of sending them to go find another job, talk to them about the business. Once you bring in those 2 people, Miss LaDonna, now the company has opened up 9 seats for you and those 2 people to fill up. Guess what? When all 9 of those seats fill up, the company is going to send you a check on the 10th of the month, $4 times every person that's in your organization. So when I got my first check, let me be very honest, Mr. AT, I was sitting behind my desk, similar to this one, but in a principal position. And I kind of laughed when I got that first $48 check, like many of you do. You think $48, surely this is not going to keep me positioned here. But as an educator, I know how to follow the rules. So when they told me to go bronze, I went bronze. See, at Bronze Builder, now you hit level 5, you got 243 seats available. Now you're getting the check for $1,452 per month. Guess what I did, Andre? I stopped laughing. I started paying closer attention. I said, tell me more, Greg. I said, tell me more. So then when they say you want more, you got to go Silver Builder. And at Silver Builder, now you have 6,561 seats available. You can earn up to $39,360 per month. That's somebody's annual salary. Wouldn't you like that annual your current annual salary to be your monthly salary? What about at Gold Builder? You know why we're so excited for our Gold Builders? Because at Gold Builder, now you have 19,683 seats. But more importantly, you can make up to $118,092 per month. There's somebody skeptical out there right now. They don't believe it because they're not bringing in $118,092 per month. But those individuals who are coaching us, we are so blessed and so fortunate to have our 6-star director, the first millionaire in this company, serving as our 6-star. Guys, he is clearing 6 figures per month. It can be done. And guess what else? He went to Morehouse College, dropped out from playing around too much, never did secure that degree. He secured a job at Papa Do's, but you know how much dough he's popping now? He's not interested in the degree, okay? So like Mr. Bradley said, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter your education level. If you are driven, that's the thing. See, jobs will hold positions from you if you don't have certain education. Over here, all you need to do is be humble, have maturity, be a doer, be a thinker, and you can get this money. Do not pass it up. It's totally up to you where you want to fall on the matrix. Now, why am I so excited about being a director? Oh, because as a director, that's where you really start to see that money, guys. Don't think that it won't happen for you. It'll happen as long as you don't quit. As long as you keep going, I promise you, people are going to fall into your matrix, whether you put them in there or not. And because we didn't quit, we hit that directorship, guys. When we hit 100 active ITAs, that means collectively, not by yourself, collectively, you and your team now have been able to help over 100 active ITAs. Guess what happens? On the 1st of the month, Wendy, yesterday was the 1st of the month, honey. I know Director Carmen Ray may not be able to get on, but I know she's somewhere in the chat. I know her 1st of the month was just like mine yesterday. And when that $500 hit that account, Miss Jackie Delane, that's why Carmen is so focused right now and making sure you cross that finish line, because it's time for you to get that $500 bonus on the 1st of the month. Could anybody use that $500 right today? Right today? I see hands. I see you. But you also get that additional $10. That means you get $20 on top of the $50 every time you bring on a new partner. That's exciting, guys. But you know what's even more exciting? When you hear us say we're a 1.5-star director, fast tracking our way to 2-star, look what happens when you hit 2-star. At 2-star, you have 300 active ITAs, guys. My team, we're less than 60 people away from hitting 2-star. And yes, we are going to hit it. Right? That's when that monthly bonus doubles from $500 to $1,000 on the 1st. You get another $10 team bonus, means now you get $30 on top of the $50. That's $80 for every person you bring in. Let's jump all the way down to 6-star. I told you about our 6-star director. It says at 10,000 active ITAs, his bonus check starts off at $16,000. So we were excited about our $500 check yesterday. But I know Mr. White was excited about his $16,000 check yesterday, right? And on top of that, he actually has 19,000 people in his organization. You go do the math. 19,000 times $4 per month on the 10th. I believe that's $76,000. That's what his check will be on the 10th. At convention, our founder showed us that he has added one more star to this ladder. Andre, we have 10 stars now. That means when your organization reaches 250,000 active ITAs, Mr. Gregory, don't fall out your chair. You will get $250,000 as the first of the month bonus. Somebody on here is still skeptical. You don't have to go after that. We'll take it. But if you never reach that, would 5-star be okay where the monthly bonus is 10,000? Come on, you all. You catch my drift. The money is here to be made. Stop watching it. Get in the game. For those of you who love hardware, this presidential ring and Rolex program will be right up your alley. As a principal, yes, I made 6-star. I'm sorry, 6-star. Speaking. Yes, I made 6 figures, right? But I don't have that beautiful sapphire ring to show for it. I plan to get it over here because I said, if I can go and do all of what I did and make 6 figures for someone else's organization, I'm going to continue to do all that I do for my own organization, right? $100,000 a year signifies earnings of $833 per month, and you get awarded that beautiful, beautiful sapphire ring, all the way up to the ruby ring, the diamond ring. And we witnessed our newest 5-star getting her diamond ring. That's a $500,000 earnings, guys. That's $41,666 per month. And then the double diamond ring is being sported by our millionaires. That 5-star, our founder goes into his own pocket and purchases that Rolex watch for you as a way of saying thank you. They know how to reward us over here, guys, monetarily, with hardware, trophies, you name it, they know what to do. This is our income disclosure statement. We have nothing to hide from the I, the R, or the S. This is our love letter to the IRS. So as you hear me speaking excitedly about being a 1-star, but on our way to 2-star, let me tell you why we're so excited about that. Because the highest 1-star director last year made $363,000. What was the difference between them and me, right? The opportunity is here. We just have to go after it. So you can study that once you get started. In closing, you all, this is probably one of the most significant slides in this entire presentation, and we've seen some good ones, but this is the Planet Marketing Pledge. For those of you who understand what it's like to lose a loved one, you know how daunting it can be if you don't have enough money to lay your loved one to rest, right? Well, my father did a phenomenal job making sure my mother's life insurance policies were intact. We laid my mother to rest beautifully. We didn't have to go fund me. We didn't have to fall out with family. But how many of you know when that money is gone, mama is still gone, right? Mr. Bradley said he just doesn't want that same experience for us after we work this hard, this diligently to go ahead and build such a business. So check this out, you all. I cannot stress enough. Nobody will ever ask me, do you ever get tired of doing Zooms? No. Because I don't ever get tired of making sure the money is secured for my family when my last day on this earth, whenever that may be. I hope it ain't no time soon, Lord. But as a Planet Marketing Director, this pledge says you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, this business that you've built will outlast you. You know what that means? That means your family is still going to receive all of your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, and your monthly residual income. Guys, please give that a round of applause. Whether you are on camera or not, you just need to clap for that. You know why? Because each and every one of you has someone who counts on you financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whoever that may be. They are counting on you. If today or tomorrow you close your eyes and that is the end. Why? Because we all know we have to leave here one day. We know how much money we have in the bank. What we don't know is how much time we have left to spend it. And when you close your eyes, is your son or your daughter going to be okay financially? Emotionally, they're going to hurt. Mentally, they may hurt. But financially, they shouldn't have to hurt. Not if you have a business and a business that you're setting up now for them. My nephews aren't even grown yet, but they know when TT does a Zoom, I'm setting this up for their future, you all. That's big. No job is going to pass your current salary on to your children. Trust me. Trust me. So you want to secure this Plan That Marketing pledge as soon as humanly possible. Now, in closing, we do have a turnkey business. That means all of the tools, all the training, all the events that you want to have access to, you will have access to. Can I tell y'all? This last event we just came back from, convention, I've heard people say it again. Miss Barbara Andrews is on here. She can attest. Last year was her first convention. It was phenomenal. But this year, she said it did something to her. And our guest speaker was Mr. Tim Grover, the personal trainer for Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and so many of the greats, right? He was phenomenal. But guess who will be here for our 10-year anniversary next year? Oh my goodness, my mentor. I can't even say it without smiling. Mr. John C. Maxwell. If you all could see my bookshelf, I have one whole shelf of nothing but John Maxwell leadership books because I understand I've studied leadership a long time and I'm still studying leadership. If you want to know, you will be in that room with us next year. If you've already secured your early bird ticket, put that in the chat. Go ahead and put that in the chat. I got my, after I jumped out of my seat and ran down the aisle, Carmen, didn't I? I was recording and I said, I knew it. And I ran and hit that aisle. Y'all, I was so excited. That should tell you the caliber of company that we are in, you all. Plan That Marketing does not play small. John Maxwell will be in the room next year, and you ought to be too. Now, how do you get started? We have reached the end. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. You cannot go anywhere and get not one, but two businesses for less than $200. I know you thought we were going to say thousands. That's American Express and that's AAA. If you were on their Zoom tonight, they would tell you maybe it's a couple $1,000s. For us, it's not even $200. And people hem and haw, let me think. While you thinking, other people are getting started right away. Why? Because they're thinking about their children sitting on the couch over there. They're thinking about their child in college. They're saying, I want to make sure that I have this legacy secured for my family. So they get started with $199.90. Again, the company is so confident in what we have. We're going to give you 30 days to try it out. And if you don't like it, then next month, by the 29th day, guess what? You can get your whole $199.90 back. No questions asked, no love lost. But most people who know what business is, they're not quitting. They're going to keep going. And they're going to take this money. The $199.90 is the startup investment. But after 30 days, guys, it goes all the way down to $60 a month. What is that $60? It's $19.95 for your Plan That Marketing account, business, and your $179.95 for your IntelliTravel business. Guys, that $19.95 is what makes sure that you get access to the $50 direct sale commission every time you bring in a new partner. That $19.95 makes sure that you get that 50% check match, that $10 team bonus, that $4 per person for every person who falls into your organization. Keep that going. That $19.95 is what makes sure that I get nothing less than $1,000 every single month because I'm a director, you all. Minimally, I make $1,000 a month, minimally, nothing less because I pay $19.95 a month. Do the math. You don't have to be a mathematician to know that, right? And then for the travel side, it's $179.95 to get started. Again, after 30 days, it goes all the way down to $39.95. That overhead is so low for two businesses, $59.90 a month total. That's $2 a day. You spend that going to get a bottle of water at Walmart. So don't think about it too long, guys. When you think long, you think wrong, and we don't want you to miss the opportunity. One of our millionaires says it all the time. So most people never recognize a moment until it becomes a memory. So everybody who's heard this presentation, you're either a 3, a 2, or a 1. A 3 says, no, thank you, Carmen. They say, I have all the money I need. I don't need any more money. I can't even bring any more money in my house. If that's you, I say, what a blessing. But what we do know is you're still going to take a trip. And so if you're going, when you travel, we just say, simply ask the person who invited you out tonight, ask them to go ahead and book your travel. They'd be happy to take your commission off your hands since you don't need it. A 2 says, I love what I heard. I just have a few questions. And guess what? We'll get those questions answered. Just go ahead and call the person who invited you out tonight. They will get one of us on the call. 3-way call, get your questions answered. Why? Because we want to make sure you leave here tonight as a 1. We don't want you to go to bed wondering. We want you to go to bed feeling good that in a minute you'll be making that pillow money, that money that comes through while you're sleeping. Don't you like that? I love it. So let's go ahead and get you all started, guys. Start your journey of success. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. You do not have to be great to get started, guys, but you do have to get started in order to be great. that does conclude our presentation for tonight. If you are a 1, please go ahead and shoot that 1 in the chat. Shoot that 1 to the person who invited you out tonight. If you have any questions, please unmute right now and we'll go ahead and answer those questions for you right now. Otherwise, I see a lot of hand claps in the chat. That's great. But if you have any questions, we don't want to miss an opportunity to get that question answered. If you are a 1, feel free to drop that in the chat right now and let us know that you're ready to get started, or send it to the person who invited you out tonight, guys. If not, again, that concludes our presentation. You may see us at the beaches around the country or the banks around the world, but wherever you see us, we will always be what? Planet Proud. You all be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.